Tapped in, tuned in, turned all the way on. This ain't just a vibe, it's a freak scene bomb. Ms.Blue in the building, oracle flow, cracking codes of the cosmos, now you already know. Yeah. Ride the wave, feel the light, it's frequency love tonight. Ms.Blue gon' take you higher, burning truth with sacred fire. This is soul talk, rebirth from the womb. Say it with me, I can alter my course at any time. Tap in, turn on. Your higher self already logged in.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Greetings, everyone. Welcome on in. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me take a moment to get myself together. How are you all feeling? How are you all doing? I'm just coming on for a quick check-in, really quick. Couple of announcements. I want to talk about the energy, the frequency of this week. How are you all feeling? Listen, we were just together. What was it? Yesterday? And I have some things that I'm going to share with you guys as well too. But welcome on in. Also, let me know where you're tuning in from in chat, as well as if you're listening to the replay. Just go ahead and drop what country, what continent you are tuning in from and where you're tuning in from. I see we have Denver, Colorado in the building. How beautiful. Welcome on in. Good to have you in the building, as well as everyone coming on in. Great time. Let's send out some invites so we can let the Soul family know, let everyone know that we are here. We are here. We are live. We got Inglewood, California in the building. Harlem, NYC in the building. Welcome on in. Oh, welcome. Welcome on in. Good to see everyone. Let's say, Ms.Blue, I went into a higher timeline last night in the dreams, and I could feel like I've crossed over my spirit. Feels different, like you said yesterday. Powerful. Oh, that's so powerful, New Diamond. Welcome on in, Brittany Buys. Sunkissed 4438. Welcome on in. Cleveland, Ohio is in the building. Welcome on in, Cleveland. We got Creator Goddess representing the USA. Welcome on in. Welcome in, so beautiful, Ashley. Absolutely love that. I love that name, sis. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We got Montgomery, Alabama in the building. That's Gloria. We got Ghetto Physics. I don't know. I just feel like I hear a song. Every time I say your name, Ghetto Physics, I hear this whole song in my mind. I do. I hear my whole song. I'm going to tell you the song it kind of reminds me of in a minute. Healing Pools of Love is in the building. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Ohio in the building. Richmond, California. Richmond, California. So there's a Richmond, Virginia, a Richmond, California. Say it with me. Richmond. You need a Richmond, right? That's what you need. All right. Representing the Emerald City. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Nadra, welcome on in. Christine, welcome on in. So beautiful. Ashley, representing Springs, Texas. Is that where they make the crazy water? Or maybe that's Mineral Springs, where they make the crazy water at, which, by the way, The way I was running around today, I'm going to get up first thing in the morning and I'm going to head out to HEB and I'm going to get me a bottle of crazy water. If you know about that crazy water. I need some crazy water because the way I was running around today, the way I was working my brain today, I need a little crazy water. Well, I should say the way I've been working my brain this whole weekend, I need some crazy water. Memphis, Tennessee is in the building. Welcome on in. We also have Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Welcome in. Welcome on in. We have our sister checking in from the Holy Land in Tel Aviv. Shouts out to you and the whole family in Tel Aviv. Checking in. Donna Lee checking in from Toronto, Canada. Wow. So, how are we feeling? First of all, I want to say also thank you to everyone. I'm going to go back and check out the comments. You guys literally blew the comment section up in the last show. The participation, as always, Oracle kisses. And I thank you all for all of your participation and bringing your beautiful energy and your beautiful light. It really, really means the world to me. But welcome on in. Let's get the lights up so our soul family can find us. We got Brooklyn, my birth city, in the house. Welcome on in. Do Re Mi, representing Brooklyn, New York. Good to have you in the building. Mama Zika, right? Representing New Jersey. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. We have Dante's mom in the building. Welcome on in, Dante's mom. Mary Ann from San Francisco, California. And Dante is doing great. Yes, tell Dante I send him so much love and definitely holding that space for him. Love from myself and the whole soul family. We are sending him so much love as well. And so glad to know that he is doing amazing. Yeah, yeah. Welcome on in, Brittany Vibes. Welcome on in. I am FMR representing Griffin, Georgia. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Minnie Lou. Is that Minnie Lou? Minnie Lou Designs representing Tomball, Texas. Now, I'm not familiar with Tomball, Texas. Is that out near East Texas? Where is Tomball? I don't know why. I got crazy water on my mind, so everything is going to be about Mineral Falls, Texas. Is it near Mineral Falls, Texas? If so, you can swing by and pick up some crazy water. Okay, Creator Goddess is representing Phoenix, Arizona. So beautiful out there in Phoenix. Beautiful, beautiful out in Phoenix. Welcome on in. We got Bridget B representing Connecticut in the USA. Just so good to have you in the building. And Nadra representing Boston, the USA. The Visionary Collectives are in the building and so glad to see you all in the building. We have Griffin in the building. What go on, Griffin? Good to see you. Michelle is here. Always good to see Michelle representing ATL in the USA. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We got Cleveland. Is this Charlamar? If I say your name wrong, you already know what it is, right? You already know what time it is. And Griffin is sending us so much love from Kingston, Jamaica. Go back to Jamaica. You know, what old is what's new. I grew up on that song. You know, they used to play that commercial and tell everybody come back to Jamaica because what's old is what's new. Unique Lady, welcome on in the building. Good to see you representing Newark, Delaware. So not just Newark, New Jersey. We got a Newark, Delaware. It's a lot of interesting things to make sure we understand about the United States. Like they just keep naming places after each other. We have Lionel Kings. Oh, that's in Richmond Hills in Texas. Okay. Okay. Well, good to have you here. Yes, new diamond. You need a rich man. Yeah, you got to say it like that. So when someone asks you where you're from, you say, I'm from rich man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you'll get that. Hey, Christine. Christine is representing the Bay Area. Good to see you. Good to have you. Who is Gloria369 from Montgomery, Alabama? Welcome, Brother Lance in the building. Gonna give a big shout out to Brother Lance in the building, and also shouts out to Lola Falana. Uh, Even though she may not be in the building, she's always in the building. So sending Lola Falana so much love. And also shouts out to Dante. Those are the moderators for us as well. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Norfolk, Virginia in the building. Don't get me wrong. What's the HBC there? My cousin went there. Hampton. Isn't Hampton in Norfolk? Yeah, a lot of relatives that went to school there. Welcome on in. Hey, there we go. Here go Lola Falana up in the building representing Chicago. When I was little, my grandparents was teaching us, we used to write letters to our parents when we would stay with our grandparents during the summertime. And I had a real hard time learning how to spell Chicago. I don't know. I might have been in second, third grade. I don't even remember what grade I was in. But my grandfather made this song. I don't know if he made it up, but he gave me this song. And he said, this is how you spell Chicago. You spell chicken in the car, and the car won't go. That's how you spell Chicago. Get it? Chicken in the car and the car won't go. That's how you spell Chicago. And that's how I learned how to spell Chicago. That's one to grow on, you guys. Boys and girls, that's one to grow on. So if you have a hard time spelling Chicago, just remember chicken in the car and the car won't go. That's how you spell Chicago. Chick, C-H-I, chick, and the car, C-A, and then go, G-O, Chicago. That's how you spell Chicago. And then, of course, we got the beautiful goddess Rainwater in the building, Brooklyn in the building, my birth city, and the goddess Rainwater, Obsidian, butterfly healer. Brooklyn, she says, and I got my hot chocolate. Ms.Blue on the waves as I'm ready to nestle under my fresh laundry bedding. That's what I'm talking about, sis. I can't wait to get into my fresh uh uh fresh laundry as well. As well. Ah, listen, I should have had me a cup of cacao, but I think I would have been over the top. I won't dare. Absolutely, I will not dare let Godiva hit my lips this late because I'll be up for a while. All right, Brother Lance in the building representing Montgomery, Alabama, the Creeks, the Cherokees, and the Omacs. We see you, Brother Lance. So good to have you in the building. I know the Godiva chocolate. Y'all know what I told you. Once you go Godiva, you never go back. All right. Is it Demon? Denman? How come I can't say that name? Demon from VA. We just gonna call it that way. We gonna say it that way. If I messed it up, I apologize. Let's go ahead and get those likes up, you guys. We need to run this up. Let's go ahead and make sure that we send the invites out so that we can show the algorithm what's really going on. Yeah, what's really going on. Okay, greetings from New York. Oh no, wait. Yeah, greetings from New York. I hit the wrong thing. NYC in the building. Duvall, welcome on in. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Uh huh. Uh huh. All right. All right. Yeah, welcome to all the visionaries in the building. The word doula in the building. Ross says, peace, Ms. Blue, and the visionaries. Los Angeles, California, in the building. So good to see you. So good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Mystic Rich, Miss Rich in the building. Welcome on in. All right, good to see you. And yeah, so beautiful, Ashley. Okay. So, oh, Springs, both Tumble Ball and Springs are suburbs of Houston. How come I didn't know that? I know a lot about Houston, a little bit about that stomping ground up there, but welcome on in. All right, Sherry checking in from the Netherlands. Good to see you from the Netherlands. We got Tel Aviv here. We got the Netherlands here. We got Jamaica here. Oh yeah, we international. We got the US in the building. So we love that. We love that. Denver, Colorado. I was just adding that to what you said. Peace and love. I digress. Okay, you digress. What? Oh, you was adding to what you said. Thank you for that. Brittany Vise, good to see you. Erica, good to see you in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome you both on in. Welcome you in. Welcome you in. Deborah representing the ATL. Welcome on in. Okay, all right. Y'all know I'll be here forever. Okay, okay, you helping me out. Okay. You know what? Norfolk State University was pronounced Norfolk as Norfolk. What? Hampton is in the next city over. Okay, I got it. I know it's somewhere in there. Yeah, yeah, Brittany, chicken in the car won't go. That's how you spell Chicago. My granddad taught me that. All right. Washington, D.C. in the building. Welcome on in, FRB. FRB. Now, I could give you some names for that, Supreme, but I'm not going to do that because I know you got your own name, your own acronyms for what that means, and I'm going to let you have that. So I'm going to let you have your own acronyms for your name because you, trust me, you don't want me to be giving you acronyms. You don't. Oh, it's demon. It's demon or demon. Demon? Demon? Like you demon. You demon. Demon. Okay. I think I got it now. There we go. Mm-hmm. All right. Emma, welcome on in. We got New Orleans in the building. Welcome on. Is it a full moon in Leo tonight? I don't know. Did we already move into the full moon in Leo? I don't know if we did, but we certainly will be moving into it this week. We might have already crossed over into those cosmic borders. We might have already crossed over into that energy. We might have. But welcome on in, Miss Jasper Music, representing Upper Marlboro. MD, good to see you. And also NYC, Mary, you know what? Marie, Soulful of Love. I can never say it correctly, but there you go, Marie, Soulful of Love. Yes, Sherry, we're glad you caught the live as well. As well, as well, as well, as well. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cypress, Texas. Texas is showing out tonight. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. If you're in the building and you're really feeling the vibe tonight, let's go ahead and hit that like button. Okay, electromagnetic aura is in the house, Nottingham. It's just something about that name, Nottingham. I love it. Dumb, dumb, D dumb. I don't know how to say your name, and I don't want to keep messing it up. But welcome on in. We got Richmond Butterfly Kiss representing another Richmond. I know how to say that. Richmond. Okay, Texas in the building. Welcome on in, Tremel. Hey, Tremel. Tremel representing Daytona, Florida. You guys remember when they used to have the race cars out in Daytona, Florida? Yeah, yeah. Remember when they used to have the race cars out there? Y'all remember that? Anybody like race carring, driving? Priestess Carmel in the building, representing London. We got London in the house. London, the UK in the building. Good to see you. Mm, yeah, the moon already moved into Leo, did it? I had to pull up a chart, but I take you guys' word for it. Houston, Texas, here, and you feeling the energy. That's what I'm talking about. JG, JG8604. Ooh, what kind of number is that? That's not a cell number, is it? Like a acceleration number? Y'all thought y'all caught me on something, right? Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. So good to see everyone in the building. Listen, I'm just in a very just a very good mood, and just glad for all of us to be able to be here together. So, couple of things that I want to talk about. First of all, if there's anyone who's new here, please definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, let us know that you are new. Lake Charles, Louisiana, in the building. Good to see you, Lake Charles. One of my brother's college friends named Charles was from Lake Charles. I remember that. Fast radio blurps. Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you for the FRB. Because I had another, you know, whole nother other going on for it. But anyway, but welcome on in, you guys. Higher insight to all the family here that is tuning into this live. And if you are live, hit that like button and type live in the chat and let me know that you are live. Yeah. And I mean really live. Like, you know how they say, look alive, live. Yeah, that you are live. And for me, I sort of have a manifesto of what live stands for. The L is for love, the eternal flame within, and the loyalty that it bursts. I is for indigenous, the originals, right? The keepers of Earth's first memory. And V for vibration, the sacred frequency we are called to elevate. And E for evolution, the soul's journey, the only way forward to truly live and survive. And so that's what I call live. I've had that probably since the early 2000s at the bottom of my email address. So many of you are familiar with that term, live or live. If you notice, live and live are both spelled the same, but yet they carry different frequencies. But at the same time, they both come together. If you are living, are you also live? Sometimes we're living, but we're not live because live speaks to the presence. When you're live, you're present in the moment. I am live. I'm live and I'm living. So if you're live and you're living, hit that like button. And if you're listening to this from the past and you've returned to the future, I want you to know that we're still live and you can still be living. Make sure you hype this video up. So yeah. So higher insight to everyone. I'm Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle. I read energy. I teach frequency mastery. and I help you move through life with clarity, with power and intuition. One of the things that we're going to do tonight, this is just a quick check in here. Number one, we're going to have one connection, a fast energy sort of check for the week so we can read the frequency of this week. I'm going to talk about DreamMakers update because there's an update. That class will be live. It's going to be a live mastery experience. It's going to kick off on January the 6th. So anyone who is called, they can still enroll. In fact, I'm going to leave the enrollment open. I don't know if I'll leave it open forever, ever, but I will leave it open for a while. And so this is what I want to talk about first. Before we get to the frequency check-in and the energy for this week coming up, so we can make sure that we're in the highest alignment for it. A quick connection, we're going to talk about the Futuristic Activation 2026. And I want to let you guys know, when I came on the live yesterday, I did something different. I kind of took us in kind of quick. What I did is, normally you guys know that I host most of my digital downloads, the classes and courses that I teach. They're stored on PayHip. Well, for a long time, I've been called, and I felt this calling to really explore some other options. Not because I don't like PayHip. I absolutely love PayHip. And it's a platform where you can have digital products, where you can offer one-on-one services. You can do coaching over there, everything. I love it. It's beautiful. However, I was looking for something a little different, with a little different feel, a little different magic, if you will. And so one day I came across a sister, which I'll tell you about her a little later. And she was so magnetic in her presentation and what she was talking about. And she was going on, going on. She was like, click my link. If you're interested, click my link. And I said, wow. Clicked the link and opened up a whole new world. And I clicked her link. And it was Stand Store, which many of you may be familiar with Stand Store. Many of you may have a Stand Store. Well, honey, I clicked that link and I went down the rabbit hole and thought I had completely lost my mind, because her page was just so beautifully set up. You know, I don't know if you guys can tell it or not, but I'm an aesthetic girl. Like, I'm not all about aesthetics. I got to have foundation, but I like things to look pretty. I like things to flow and look nice. I like things to be an extension or a representation of how I feel, how I live, and how I show up. And she had hers set up to her personality. You can tell when you were on that Stand Store, it was an extension of her, really an extension of her. Even though it said Stand Store and it had her name at the end, you could tell it was her. So I immediately signed up. Not a smart thing to do. I immediately signed up. And for 7 months, I paid for a Stand Store. This was almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, and never did anything with it. Because once I got into it, it was too complicated. I could not see my vision of what I wanted in it. And it just sat, and I procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated. And I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. Like, it didn't click. It didn't click. It just did not click. Matter of fact, I started reaching out. I went over to Etsy and I started hiring people and said, excuse me, I'll pay you. Can you set my Stand Store up? And all of them said, yes. Yes. I seen their work, seen their ratings. Everything was just powerful. That's someone who just signed up for the DreamMakers course. Let me go ahead and there you go. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So listen. So I ended up hiring someone from way across the continent, a brother from another mother. I let him go ahead and do it. So he says to me, Miss Blue, tell me your vision. I tell him my vision quickly. He sends me back my money and tells me, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. What you need over there, I don't think it can happen. I can't make it happen like that. Stand store doesn't work like that. So I got a little discouraged. And so finally, I came to the realization that what I needed to do was stop wasting paying money for something I'm not using. So I canceled it. But there's still a part of me that just knew that I could maybe eventually get it the way I want it, or at least try it out, because at this point, I didn't give it any effort. There was no real effort that I put in, not myself. And I did it. I put the real effort in, and I opened up the stand store, and everything flowed. When I say everything flowed, no hiccups. Like it was magic. It was pure magic. Everything that it said it did, it did. Everything that it said, click here, put that here. You know how you watch those YouTube videos and they tell you you can get set up in less than 5 minutes. You're there for 5 hours and you're still not set up. Well, it didn't happen this time. 5 minutes, it was set up. Set up so well that I was experimenting. Ooh, let me change this. And let me change that. Let me change this. Let me add that. Thank you all for going to the stand store, which is called Visionary Frequency, by the way. The link is there. I just kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. So long story short, because y'all know I can be a little long-winded. I apologize. I was so excited when I came online yesterday to let you guys know, hey, listen. I want to put the link here. We got the Futuristic Activation. I had all of these drafts that I did not click the right drafts. But y'all quickly let me know. Not that y'all don't understand my worth and the worth of what I'm putting out there. But I think intuitively some of you knew something ain't right about this, Ms.Blue. And I hit the wrong draft. And it said something like, you're going to be paying $144 for 12 months, 3 months. It was something insane. It was the wrong draft for the wrong thing. That has been fixed. So I want you to know the Futuristic Activation 2026 is officially live, and it's live on the Stand Store. And even for those of you who want to sign up for the DreamMakers class, I'm actually going to be hosting the DreamMaker class there. Everything will be housed there, so you can sign up there. But no worries, if you signed up on the old site, I'm going to migrate you over. As well as if you want air activation, air alchemy, or if you want fire, CO2, H2O, or fire alchemy, that is there. And eventually I'm going to start migrating all of the things there. Now I'm doing a 14-day trial, which I would recommend you guys do. Just don't do what I did. I had 14 days and I just sat there looking crazy. Okay. Yes, it was the wrong thing. And how about I didn't catch it until this morning? till I started getting a couple of emails and people were saying, I really want to be a part of this and I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right. And that's when I went back and I recognized that I had so many drafts. I have since went in and deleted it, but I had so many drafts there that it was insane. So I had to go back and delete all the drafts because I was just playing around with stuff. So now the right price is there, right, for all of the classes and all of the things. So you could go back there and you can sign up, which many of you are doing as we speak right now. And I want to say thank you. But no worries. If you sign up on the old site, it's okay. I'm going to migrate you over. And so all of the information will be there as well. And I'm still learning. So I'm glad for these 14 days. Um, it's been a great onboarding system. Like they just see me clicking the button and asking questions. No cap. I might be, being a little too oracle here, but I'm gonna tell you, Stan Store did a whole class for me. They did a whole live class for me, baby. Cause they see me over there clicking and y'all was buying and clicking. Stan Store hurry up and said, boom, we got a live class going live in 2 minutes. Get on the call, baby. I got on the call. They walked through, beautiful sister. She walked through all of the steps, everything that I needed, told me where to go to get the additional help. And to me, that means everything. That does. Like I said, I love where I am. I think it was great for where I started, but I don't know. But I do know my intuitive voice is telling me, stand store, stand store. The setup was so easy for me. I'm telling you all this for a reason, and no, I get no pushback. Stan Store is not sponsoring me, but holla at your girl, okay? Holla at your girl if you want to, but they're not sponsoring me or anything. But I will tell you guys this: if you are thinking about hosting a digital product or having something, there is a way that you can click the link and you can have the setup for 14 days free. Like no credit card, no nothing needed. You can try it out for 14 days, see how you feel about it. The Oracle files will be coming back. I'm going to be hosting the Oracle files over there. And when I get ready to do the visionary sessions again, I can also host it there. I had so many pieces of me all over. I felt like I was going through the Osirian drama, and I was going around trying to collect myself. And Stan Store has given me an opportunity where I can collect myself at. And that's how I truly feel. So if you don't do anything, I'm going to be doing a newsletter over there. So you can put your information in there so I can have your email address to contact you, and you get a free little gift. You get a free little gift from me, from yours truly over there. And I also want you guys to let me know how you feel. Are y'all feeling like I'm feeling about Stan Store? Lola Falana says it's a great platform for ebooks and files. Ebooks, files, videos, classes, courses, community, all of it. Now, I haven't tried everything out. So if you want me to wait for 14 days so I can tell you guys, then I will let you know in the 14 days, how it is. And we can do like a whole visionary collective experiment, because I'm going to be trying, I'm going to ring all the bells over there. I'm going to be like, you can ring my bell. I'm going to be ringing all the bells over there. You just put your email in for the newsletter. Beautiful, Brittany. You put your email in. Yes, don't worry. It's going to let me know. It lets me know. It lets me know. I can't show y'all everything because there's a lot of ching going on over here, but it lets you know everything. And then I have the app. So if I'm on the go, I don't have to log into a browser. If I need to go see something, correct something, someone leaves me a message, there's something there, I can go straight to the app on my phone, right here. On my phone, I can go to the Sandstore app on my phone. I can take a look at everything. I can see what's going on in my store if I need to change something. I have my dashboard there. It tells me my analytics that is there, everything. I can even be on the go and add my product. And yeah, that's just the extra benefit. And then it's a cute little icon. Like, look at it. Do y'all see that? Can y'all see that little icon right there that says Stan? That's right. So, if you guys are on the site and you're feeling it, click my 14 days. Try it out for free. Yes, I get a little bit of a kickback. I get a little bit of a kickback. I don't even know what the kickback is, but it's a little bit. And also, remember, we're in a fire year, a fire and air year. So I did go ahead and move fire and air over there. And I want you guys to take a look because I updated the digital art. Tell me if your girl did not do her thing on that digital art. I have updated all of the digital arts because the format is different. And I'm just really feeling it. I am really, really feeling the digital art, the way you can customize it. It just gives that, it gives that me. And here's the beautiful thing. I was able to also migrate you guys's for the products that is there, I was able to migrate your reviews. To me, that is critical. That is critical. That's why I tell you guys, many of you are starting businesses. Many of you are going to be in the DreamMakers class. You're going to be working on your projects. You're going to be working on things. This is the place where you're going to understand when I say how important it is to leave comment, to leave feedback. You're going to understand the importance of that. So all of you who've been sitting in the cut, when you get ready to start your business and nobody don't want to leave listen, I'm telling you, those reviews, people sharing feedback, people connecting, commenting, these are the things that when you've moved into a higher state of your work within your consciousness, these are things that are generally very helpful. Not that we do this work so that we can get the praise, because it's not about that. But it's not me. I don't always have to tell you. I want you guys to share when you take a class, when you're working with the product, in your own words, because that matters more than my words, because it gives people a broad view of what people like, what they want, what they're connecting with, all of that. It gives them a different way to see and understand the work and services that you're putting out in the world. That's why I always encourage you guys, leave a comment. If you feel called, leave a comment, leave some feedback. On my new channel, I'm not going to say that because that won't be nice. And y'all will be mad at me if I say that. See, on my new channel, they leave them comments. They give it up. Y'all be giving it up too, but y'all will just hit me with an emoji. Y'all just boom, that's it. Boom, that. But the algorithm is, we're moving towards the age of Aquarius. We're looking for something authentic and real, and it's looking for real human intelligence. And unfortunately, if you guys notice, all of 2025 and even kind of going in parts of 2024, I really dialed back using emojis because they see that as non-human. The algorithm reads that as non-human now. And so it's important where you leave your voice, where you leave your energy, because we have signatures. We have energetic signatures. We have real signatures. We have energy signatures no matter where you go. And you want to make sure that you are expressing yourself where it matters to you. I get it in places it don't matter. Yeah, then you throw whatever you want to throw out there. But when you want to show up for yourself and really show support or really leave something meaningful, take time to put your words out there because no one else can do it like you. No one. Nobody can. No one can express you better than you. No one. And I say that because I know so many of you, you're working in your own crafts now. You're starting your own business. And believe you me, I am not here promoting Stand Store. Um, but I am here to let you guys know if it's something you're thinking about, you have 14 days to try it out and really try it out. And you got me now, you see. I can tell you a little something something. But the first time I was here, I don't care how many videos I watched, it just did not click for me. It just did not click for me at all. It didn't click. I just couldn't get it. It was simple. I just couldn't get it. And sometimes that's because, you know, right thing, wrong time. Um, so check it out for yourself. But go through the site. You guys take a look at the things there. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I love it. And definitely you want to go there and you want to sign up for the email list for the Visionary Frequency broadcasts. That's on there. You just put your name, your email address, agree to receive the information that is there. I see a correction that I need to go in there and change, but I'll go back there. You always wanted to know, Lola. Well, you can ask me anything. And I'm sure in the DreamMakers class, for those of you who are in it, we will be going through a section on that for those of you who are interested. And we'll be talking about those kinds of things if that's something that interests you. So I wanted to get that out the way because, oh, listen, I hit the wrong draft. So everything is in there correct, and you can sign up for the DreamMakers class over there. You can sign up for the Futuristic Activation 2026. You can sign up for that there. And there's two options. One where you can break up the payments because I recognize that this can be challenging times. And so you can pay it over for 12 months. You can pay it over the course of 3 months. And then also for those of you who say, hey, look, just give it to me, Ms.Blue. Let me pay for it and be done with it so I don't have to worry about it. That option is there. So you'll see two for the Futuristic Activation 2026. One is paid in full, and the other one is where you can have the payment arrangements. Because I received several emails from you guys saying, look, I want to do them both. I want to do the DreamMakers from dream to reality. And I also want to do the futuristic activation. I'm just trying to work out. And so the payment arrangement really helped so that you can do it. But I'm going to leave them both open so you can get into it. And I'm super excited for everyone who's on board, who's joining, and for all that is to come. But definitely sign up because I put together something pretty powerful there for you guys for the activation art that you're going to receive. You can download that, screenshot it, have it on your phone so that you can set it for your timer to come up, go through the steps. I'm not going to give away what it is, but it's a cute, powerful little activation. It's kind of next level, right? To really begin to start working with. So that's what I want to tell you guys. That is there. So there is the correction for the Futuristic Activation 2026. We made an update to keep things clearer, cleaner, and easier to use. So if you downloaded the version earlier, Make sure you're working with the latest version of the link, right? Going forward. Uh, the intention for me is simple. Chef's kits, Oracle kisses, simple. More flow, more clarity, less confusion. Because trust me, clarity is your protection. All right? Clarity is a form of protection. And I protect the experience. I promise you that. So now we can get into the energy of the week. I want to talk about that, okay? So, this energy of the week, it's asking you what we've been discussing right here. It's asking you to feel what's real. And what I express to you at this time is me feeling what's real. This isn't about skipping your emotions. It's about feeling what's real. Like what's real. You know, on my Instagram, that was one of the quotes. I woke up with that. So whenever you guys see me, if you follow me on social under Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle on Instagram, that was one of the quotes that I had. Clarity cuts. What survives? What survived was always real. I woke up and that's the words that I heard being whispered. And that's the energy that we're stepping into in this week. This week, what's real? No skipping your emotions, you know? There is an ask of the higher self, and it really is about getting practical, not over committing yourself, not over promising things. And I had to kind of dial that back myself. In a perfect world, I would have wanted, the DreamMakers class to start on the 6th and have, the futuristic class start on the 7th. Like how insane that would have been. But I knew it's time to get practical. And when you get to the point where you're getting practical, you make a plan. You make a plan. You are thinking of a master plan. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's signing up as well. But you think of a master plan. You set the structure and you do the next, not any step, the next right step. So that's what it means to get practical. And that's what I want you to begin to start thinking about for this particular week, especially about early half of this week, because as we get closer to the weekend, things are going to get a little bit more personal. Things are going to become a little bit more intimate. They're going to become a little bit more sensitive, like your multisensory abilities are going to feel the magnetic pull that's going to be on the planet. And so you're going to be reading energy, and psychic impressions are going to start tripling. So we just moved through a Cancer new moon. That's the heart. That's home. This is feelings. This is truth. This is emotional honesty. And so, right after, here comes Mercury in Capricorn. And I want you to understand that this is that energy, as the song goes, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Because this energy is so strong. It's strong energy. It's intense energy. And when I say strong energy, what I'm talking about, this is the energy that organizes the mind. It's highly intelligent energy. You understand? It's time for you to tighten your words. Make sure you watch your tongue and choose only those things that matter. Not useless banter, not having people pull you into a debate. Choose what matters. And another thing for us to carry with us, commit to only what's real. What you find, girl, I think I love you. You know that song, To Be Real. It's got to be real. Yeah, only commit to what is real. And I'm going to tell you why this is going to be so powerful for you. Because Chiron is turning direct in Aries, or has turned direct in Aries. And when that happened, Chiron direct, oh baby, this is something, as Tamar Braxton would say, this is totally different. This is totally different energy. And not only is this energy different, this is really a soul's calling of saying, I'm ready to move forward with different energy. And I need you to write that down. I need you to put it in your phone. I need to have you put that on a reminder that it's hitting you every hour at the top of the hour for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the next 14 days. I'm ready to move forward with different energy. Not you moving forward with that same old same. Whatever that was, you need to be ready to move forward with different energy. Because confidence comes after a healing lesson. If you look back over your life and you think about Chiron, as he's known as the wounded healer, that he could heal everybody else, so they say, but he couldn't heal himself. So he just kept experimenting with shit and figuring out things, but it wasn't helping him. And then, the gods and people would come to him, and Chiron was like, check it out. This didn't work for me, but let me show you. And that's the story they tell you about Chiron, but that's not true. Chiron could heal itself, but it took him a long time to realize that he didn't have to suffer, that he could still be a healer, and he did not have to go through every lesson in order for him to have the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding to be able to help others. And you got to learn that too. Because somehow you think that your pain is the only thing you can teach. And so you keep re-injuring yourself so you can have something to move you forward. And this is old world thinking, that we think the only way we can grow is if we are in pain and we are suffering. That era has split. That is the old world, and we are on the bridge walking towards the new world. Or you can just stay with the old world. And so, how I'm seeing this cosmic celestial alignment of this procession of Chiron turning and direct and beginning to move forward is that Chiron finally figured out I don't have to keep injuring myself so I can help people. I don't have to keep self sabotaging or inflicting pain upon myself so I can be a healer. If you think about in the olden days of the kahunas coming out of what we know Hawaii to be, or we think about the shamans that come from the continent of Africa and Asia and other parts of the world. And to become that shaman, they would send you off into the woods or put you on a life threatening mission. And if you survived, then you were elevated. And this is another reason, with all due respect, why I do not honor and hold a lot of faith in these religious systems on the planet, or even these spiritual systems on the planet, or even these old schools of thought on the planet, because they were rooted in understanding fear and pain. Not that I don't think it's something worth understanding, but to be infused into it, to enter into agreements with it. At this time, it used to be called a rites of passage, but a rites of passage to what? The old world? Or are we moving towards the golden age, into a new cycle? The choice is yours. But this energy of Chiron turning direct in Aries, moving forward, really is a call for those who are ready to walk that golden bridge, the golden yellow brick road, as they speak about in The Wizard of Oz. I'm ready to move forward differently, energetically, because this is your confidence after a healing lesson. And many of us, if we look in our lives and we go back to 1998, 1999, for some of you, maybe that's you wasn't even born, or you go back to 2005 and 2006, or for some of you back to 2017 and 2018, you will see the healing lesson that you have already went through. But can you bring your confidence back into the light? So this week, here are some things to do. These are going to be practical things. I'm a simple kind of girl, but I'm also very esoteric in my understanding of life and the world. And so I want us to use sort of this spiritual, esoteric understanding of this week. And here are some things to do. I want you to name what you feel and stand in that presence of naming what you feel. This isn't going to be showing out about your strengths. You don't need to perform this. You just need to name what you feel. And then give that feeling a container. Give it boundaries. Give it a schedule. Give that shit some receipts and give it some structure. Because often we say, I feel amazing. I feel great. Where's the schedule for it? You're saying that now. 10 minutes ago, you was crashing out. Where is the receipt that you feel amazing because you're doing the same things you were doing when you felt horrible, when you were sick, when you were down and out? You're doing the same thing. Where is the structure that comes with what you are feeling? And does it need boundaries? Because it's always going to be that opposition, that player hater, that person over there that wants to rain on your parade or kind of disrupt your energy or frequency of what you're doing. And how can you give yourself boundaries? Because that's how you turn emotion into momentum. If you're not aware in this way, then your momentum of your emotion, it never goes anywhere. It's just simply lip service. You speak in words, and nothing is happening. So these are the things to begin. And remember, when I talk about boundaries, it's not about other people. It's about you. It's about you deciding my boundary is I feel amazing. And I'm going to check in with my energy first before I start responding or checking in what someone else is projecting onto me, to me, or even what is being presented in front of me. But you must set your boundary first because that is where you're going to form your structure and you become solid, solid. And then your emotions will give you the momentum and you're going to find yourself doing, completing, resting, sleeping, loving, caring, choosing, deciding on an elevated level. So, the DreamMakers class starts soon. The DreamMaker class starts this week. And just a reminder, if you're watching this and your spirit is leaning forward, then I want you to listen because I'm going to give you this. I want to talk about who DreamMakers is for because I think that's easier and in the state that I'm in and better than telling you who it's not for. You can figure the rest out. If you're tired of almost and you're ready to build the reality, that's who it's for. If you're intuitive, but you need structure and a map for your gifts, that's who it's for. If you keep getting visions, but you want the follow through frequency, you got the vision, but no follow through, that's who it's for. And if you're done second guessing what you know and you're ready to move forward with precision, that's who it's for. So know that you can still enroll if you feel called. Yeah, yeah. Follow that pull. Just go on and pull up. You can still enroll. You can pull up. And now I'll talk a little bit about the Futuristic Activation 2026, which I'm excited about this class because this is really all about multisensory ability, and we're really going to be diving into some things here. This is for the ones who want a consistent frequency container, not the hype, not overwhelm, just real energetic alignment and forward motion. Yep. And the updated version reflects that. Everything the Futuristic Activation 2026 is about. So, yeah. If this helped you in any kind of way, I want you to like this live, leave a comment, share it with someone who needs this week to make sense. Yeah. And if you're stepping into DreamMakers, you know I'm going to see you inside. And don't forget to hype this video up. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I got on that. That's what I got on that. I wanted to come on. I wanted to give the update because, whoo, boy, did I mess that up. I want to say thank you and shouts out to everyone who signed up for the Futuristic Activation 2026. That's going to be starting later this month. The details are on there. We'll kick that off. And for everyone who's going to be a part of the DreamMakers Dreams to Reality class, that 12-week class, that's going to be there. I want to send so much love out to all of you as well. And so I don't want to be too long on here, you guys. It's quite a few things that I still got to get done, but I want you to check out the Stand store. Let me know if you how you guys think about it as well too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that good jazz here. And I will see you all. I'll see you all this week. Visionaries, let's have a powerful week. I love you all so much, and I am sending us high vibes for this week. I probably will come back on and do a check in. If not here, I'll do it on one of the socials because as we get to the later the week, things are going to start to turn inward. But these tools and insight that I've given you, this is from an energetic point of view and a little bit of astrology mixed in there so you can understand what is actually going on this week. And if you hit those key points, I guarantee you, you're going to have an amazing, a wonderful, a transformative week. So peace and love to you all. I love you so much. We're going to hear our song. We're going to get out of here. We're going to have a great week. I'm going to do like the goddess rainwater. I got some clean sheets too, sis. I'm going to get me a nice little cup of tea. Oh, someone asked me. Liquid Magic is coming soon. Coming soon. I am working on the formulation for 2026. Yeah, it's gonna be that. And yes, She Drips Fire is coming back to you. You see how it goes? Here's another thing. You may be feeling a lot of energy right now. I know I certainly am. And right now I feel like I can do it all. I literally do. I feel like my night is just starting. Even though I started early today, my day is just starting. In a perfect world, I would take everything from that site and switch it all over tonight to the new site, put the final touches on the DreamMakers class. I would go and do another live somewhere, answer all of you guys' emails, rearrange my bedroom like I want to, unpack my clothes from my trip from this weekend. I would do it all. I would do all of that. And you're going to kind of feel like that. But I promise you, don't do it. Don't do it. Give yourself space and give yourself grace at this time. Because what's going to happen is as things speed up, and as I'm speaking right now, it's 11:38 p.m. Central Standard Time. Time is going to speed up here in about an hour or so. I mean, and it's going to be moving at a high rate of speed. And it's going to keep accelerating throughout the week. And you're going to start to feel that pressure. And everything is just going to come tumbling down. You don't want to do that. Even though all is well, and this too shall pass, I want you to kind of pace yourself. That's why I told you guys, get the schedule, get the boundary, get the structure, all of those things, put it in place. Know that you can do everything and accomplish everything that you want, just not at one time. You don't want to put that burden on yourself. Get enough rest, drink enough water, eat some good food, have some great conversation, exercise and move your body, right? Listen to some good music, all of that. There's something so unique about 2026, and I haven't heard many people speak about it, but I'm going to share with you. We are starting the year out with a beautiful gorgeous full moon in Cancer. That's the Divine Mother, that moon energy. It represents the body, it represents the collective, it represents the home, and it represents the divine feminine. So it's symbolic of representing mother energy. So we start the year like that. So this is our first full moon. It's in Cancer. I want you to take some time tonight, this morning, and I want you to document how you were feeling starting yesterday and today with this full moon in Cancer. I want you to take in, pay attention to the nuances of how you're feeling. Because when we close out 2026, we will close out 2026, you guessed it, with a full moon in Cancer. Can't make this shit up. And I want that to be a positive omen, a sign that whatever you have on your heart, whatever it is that you want to achieve, and by the way, this is the time to really write a New Year's resolution. Now, between now and the 6th, but before the 9th, between the 6th and the 9th, you really want to finalize what it is that you wish to accomplish, you desire for this year. And don't forget your mindset, your emotions, not just the material things, right? Between the 6th and the 9th, you really want to have that list together. This full moon in Cancer, this is when I created Wish Magic. It was in a Cancer full moon, and I did that for a reason. Because we know that Cancer energy is so nurturing. It's the mother energy. You know, it represents the home. It represents your emotions and your physical body and the collective. It's so powerful. But closing out the year with a full moon in Cancer in 2026, that's sort of a nod from the Most High, letting you know, take your time, don't you rush. Because you're going to be able to accomplish all of those things that you desire, that you set out, that you put forth the effort and the action and the intentions to do. It's a wish fulfilled. And that's why we're going to end it with a full moon in Cancer. And for me, that was a divine sign because I keep the dates. I have a book of when all of these downloads come in. And if I'm creating products and creating tools for us to work with or things to help me move forward in life, I write it down in a book. And when I went back and looked, it was a full moon in Cancer when I created Wish Magic. So yeah, just one to grow on. So don't overdo it this week, but have fun. Have some joy. Bring some more light and joy into your life. And I will see you all soon. We're going to listen to our song. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Don't forget to like this video. Pass it on to a friend. Don't forget to hype this video up. And also leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the Visionary Frequency, the new store. I would love to hear that. All right. So I'll shade to the ancestors and oracle kisses to you all. I love you so much.
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. was always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it, show it. If you want it, grow it, grow. If you leave it, know it, know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear.